but I do kind of feel like I look naked.
Hop in a, throw up the sex in a.
Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Destiny. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to support your girl. If y'all read by the title, y'all already know we are planning makeup, y'all, but we're gonna be doing a no blush makeup look. Now y'all, I'm a little bit scared, but I kind of want to do it just to see if I can like see, because it's giving like 2016 era and we're getting back into the era. But I just love a challenge, honestly. And it's also fall now, so for fall we are going to be doing this look. In my opinion, I think it's going to be fun. I'm not gonna say it's going to be challenging because it's really not hard. I don't know what to think because blush is in now, so we're gonna see. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into it, y'all. My setup is kind of different, really not that much different. I have like a little light like down here just to see if it's gonna like brighten up and like make the video look kind of good in a sense. Just trying to play around with it, y'all. And also my camera, I don't know if it's my microphone, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of getting like a little staticky in like certain points of the video. So I'm hoping it does great this video. I don't know, y'all. I might have to get another microphone. I'm hoping it is the microphone, because if it's the camera, I can't do that right now. It's late. It is like Friday night, like around 9:30, 9:40. Your girl's trying to get content out there. I'm trying to be consistent. So we're gonna jump right into this video, y'all, so I can still kind of like enjoy my night in a sense, just watching movies and just snacking. My actual makeup routine is really not gonna change any, y'all. So we're gonna go in and do brows first. We're gonna be using the Urban Decay Day Slick Brow. This is just the invisible clear formula. I don't use the actual tinted formula. I'm actually almost out of this, y'all, but I go in and I just slick my brows up just to get the desired shape that I want. They need to be clean, they need to be threaded. I'm getting that done soon, but we're just gonna finesse it for tonight just to make sure the shape still looks good. So I'm just brushing them up, making sure I coat the product through. Halloween is coming up. Like by the time this come out, it will be like the end of September, which is Sunday. Well, no, end of September is when? Tuesday. So this is gonna be coming out Sunday, and like we got to get into like the Halloween looks, a little bit of fall still, because I am late when it comes to like fall makeup in a sense. But that's just because I've been having fun with my color. I'm kind of in denial because once again, y'all, I love me some color. So not doing like colorful looks and like transition to fall is kind of but I'm still gonna have my fun. And I'm just gonna go in and tap it in. It's already really dry down, honestly, y'all, but just to make sure that it's locked in place, just gonna go in and tap in a little bit more. We're gonna be taking this Morphe Wakeup concealer right here, y'all, just to go in and clean up the bottom of the brows. I do like to go in with a color that is closer to my skin tone. This is like close, but it's not like as super close. But I'm just gonna go in and kind of get the like the desired shape that I want. I'm playing around with it because like I said, y'all, my eyebrows needs to be threaded ASAP. Now this brow is a little bit different than the other because of the way the arch and stuff is. So it's gonna look a little bit different, y'all, but just because it is, y'all know your brows are sisters. They're not identical. They can be fraternal. Honestly, I don't care. They can be cousins for all I care. As long as you like your brows, do what you gotta do. And I'm gonna just take this random brush right here just to go in and just tap it all in. This is gonna make sure everything is blended, is basically smooth, no extra product laying around. I thought about whether or not I should leave the eyes like bare or actually do like a little bit of 1-2. So I'm gonna do a little bit of 1-2, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I want to play like some like a little bit of shimmer, just a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with the what is it called? Yeah, the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Eyeshadow Primer. Now this is a white base. You do not necessarily need this to be able to do the eyeshadow that I'm gonna do, but because I love the way my colors pop on my skin, simply like browns and stuff, because sometimes my eyeshadow brushes just be playing with me and stuff, I put this on there anyways just to make sure all the color pop and it looks good and it doesn't look muddy on my skin, because sometimes it will. And that's just a struggle of eyeshadow sometimes. It's literally just a struggle. Go in and I'm bringing it higher than where I placed it at, just so the concealer and the eyeshadow base blend in together. So good. For this particular, we're gonna be taking the Juvia's Place. This is the Coffee Shop palette. I was deciding between this one and the new Morphe one, but this brown is kind of cool tone in my opinion. So I'm gonna try to go in with this one. This is my trusty dusty day one. So let's go in. Thinking I'm gonna go in with this brown right here first. And I'm gonna take that brown, I'm really just gonna stamp it in right here. This is really gonna be like, not my transition shade, but it's gonna act as like a transition shade. Make sure I get that desired shape, look, everything that I want. And then I'm gonna take this color right here, and this is gonna be the color I use to like blend all of this out. And I'm gonna feather it out, y'all. So I'm gonna do like big jumbo circles, windshield wiper motions, circles, windshield wiper motions, and back and forth with those two styles. And I'm actually gonna like feather it out here because I don't want any line of demarcations for when I'm like doing the rest of my face. And then we're gonna go back in with that dark brown and just re-tap it here. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere and make sure that we don't lose that color. And I'm gonna go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills base again. Do I need to cut the crease? No, but I'm going to, because once again, y'all, my lid is like literally all the way up there. After looking at the shimmers, I really don't like it from the Juvia's Place palette, so we're gonna be using the Morphe palette, y'all. This is their Flickering Sands palette. Now the color selection is beautiful, it is gorgeous. So I am gonna be taking this shimmer right here, this one, because I love the way it looks on the eyes. And I just love the way that it just like show up, and I hope it shows up good on camera. So we're just gonna go in and just tap this all over the lid. And it's a good little color because it is like champagne-y, nudie in a sense. And now to clean up, we're gonna just take that brown and we're just gonna smoke out this area because we want this to look blended together. You don't want it to look like we're just forcing color. You want it to look blended. And if you feel like there's too much right here, just go back in with that brush we used to like blend out the colors. Yeah, and it'll like kind of diffuse it in a sense and make it softer where it's not too hard. And so for right now, this is how we're gonna do the eye look, just something simple and quick and easy. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one and then be right back. All right, eyes are basically done, y'all, in the top part because we still gotta finish it out at the end. But this is what we are looking like. For some odd reason, this side looks more brighter than this side. I don't know, y'all let me know. Maybe I'm just tripping, maybe I'm just playing, I don't know, who knows. But if y'all also hear the sirens, I am so sorry. I live by the interstate, so the ambulance is rolling by. But we're gonna go ahead and continue, y'all, because it's not stopping nothing. And so we're gonna go in and prime. We're gonna be using the Maybelline Grippy Primer. Now y'all, this primer is so good, becoming one of my new best favorites. Honestly, I've been using it for maybe going on like 2 months now, and I really do like it. And I love like the consistency, I love the formula, I love the texture, I love everything about it. I don't want this look to look like hydrating in a sense, but I do need to hydrate my skin because my skin is going through it. I've had breakout after breakout after breakout, y'all. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully she is back better than ever. But we're gonna put this all over the face, put it in the normal areas, which is once again our face. When you tap, y'all, you will see how like that consistency, love, but it's gonna look so good under these products. But we also are going to be using some mattifying primers as well to go on top of this. So we're also going to be using the Danessa Myers. This is her Yummy Skin Universal Balm or so. I want to try her serum. I say that time and time again, just have yet to go buy it. So I've been using this, y'all, and I'm going to put this really like right here because I need this blurred, but I need it to the point to where it still looks good. So I'm gonna go in and use this first because this is also low-key kind of mattifying in my opinion. If you have a different opinion, let me know if I'm using the product wrong, simply. But we're gonna go in and put this all over the skin, even put it up here. And then the final primer we're gonna use, y'all, I know 3 primers is a little bit a lot, but I'm trying to like make a cute little video. So our final primer is gonna be the One Size. This is a Cure the Blur primer. As y'all can see, love this stuff down. Words basically coming off of here, but I'm gonna put this literally in my T-zone area, in my normal areas. And this is also supposed to help blur the skin, make sure it looks good, mattifying, literally hide the pores. And that's really what I need, my pores to be gone. I'm gonna tap this product in. You can rub too, but I'm more so a tapper. Don't ask questions I cannot answer. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this and just tap. Now the skin is all primed up, y'all. It's kind of like a little bit of shiny, but it's still kind of matte. And we also have the pores covered up. We're gonna be going in with a foundation. We're gonna be using the House Labs Triclone foundation. This is in the shade 500. When I tell y'all I have not used this in so long, it's been a while. So we're gonna put some on the back of my hand. I'm gonna just start off with 2 pumps because I don't want to go overly too heavy because I do have that problem because I am heavy-handed. And we're gonna just take some and put it on the face, and this is what it's looking like, y'all. I love this foundation so much. It blends so beautifully on the skin. It sits amazing on the skin, and I just love the finish of it. Honestly, it's supposed to be a hydrating foundation, it's supposed to have skincare and everything like that in it, which is what I love because I have dry skin. But I simply just love the way that it looks on my skin as well. Actually gonna need more than 2 pumps. We're gonna do like 3 more, about that much, and we're gonna finish off. Like, I love how runny this is. Like, it's a good consistency, a good formula. But we're gonna put some more on this side because it's like it's missing some over here, and we're just gonna make sure that we don't forget about the neck. Come down, we don't want no line of demarcation, and make our way up here. And don't forget about the hairline. We gotta make it to the hairline. We're basically starting off with a blank canvas, y'all. I know I look a little bit crazy, but we're gonna get her together. We're gonna go in and put some concealer down, y'all. We're gonna be going in with the same concealer from earlier, which is the Morphe Wake Up Eye Concealer. This one is in the shade Clove, the same color still. And I'm just gonna put it in my normal areas. So here, for the most part. And we cannot forget about this outer corner part. Y'all, I'm running out of concealer. That's how much I love this concealer, so I need to get some more ASAP. I'm gonna put just a little bit. Gotta make sure that we got it here as well. We're gonna let that sit for a good little minute. We're gonna go in and go to bronzer. Now for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my normal shade, but I'm probably gonna like add a little bit of shade higher just to like balance it out, since we are using any blush, y'all, which is scary because I haven't done it in years. But we're gonna go in with the Best Ever Skin concealer as bronzer. This is in the shade 65.5P. Do they still make the shade in the new formula? I don't know. I have not tried it yet. That's the thing. But for the sake of this look, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand because I don't want it to be too much, considering that I don't have blush to cover it up. So yeah, we're trying new methods. I'm just gonna take it, spread it out, diffuse it, and then I'm gonna tap. Just tap, like right there. And one thing I love about my bronzer, I love a good warm bronzer, so it shouldn't really do too much because that looks so good in my opinion, and it should blend beautifully and easy on the skin. So we're just gonna make sure that we do like hug my cheeks, like look how that cheekbone pop a little bit, hug that, and then we're gonna make sure we do the rest of the face, just placing it in areas where I normally typically still bronze, but we are not gonna go as messy or heavy because I don't have blush to cover it up. But I'm also gonna take some down here. I typically don't contour or bronze down here too much, but for the sake of this look, I think I'm going to, just for the fun of it, just to see how it is. And we cannot forget my top lip. Just take a little bit of that excess and put it up there. I'm gonna go ahead and blend out this right here, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and tap this in because I'm gonna go ahead and do the nose contour while I'm thinking about it, because I will forget, y'all. If it's too much, you can go back in with that bronzer brush that you just used and tap over it just to make sure it looks good. So yeah, that's what we're doing, just making sure it's not too crazy. And then for the bronzer, I'm gonna take some of this product that I still have on the back of my hand and kind of coat the brush in it, fluster over the brow. But as y'all can see, it already created that line. I like a good button nose, y'all, so I'm gonna round it off. And if you feel like you need like a little bit more dimension, I'm gonna just take the tiniest little drop, y'all, literally the tiniest, as y'all can see, and grab some more of that product just to make sure it's there, because it's there, but sometimes I want to be a little extra, and I'm just gonna tap and try to like place it where I want it to be placed at. I'm gonna take my setting brush and we're gonna go in and do the areas that I don't want as much highlight at, and then I'm gonna go in and blend my under eyes. Now I'm just tapping it in, looking up, and just moving the product. I'm not really swiping. I'm not a swiping type of girl, but I do put some on my nose just to make sure that my nose looks small. I want a small snatch nose. My nose is already small in real life, but I want an extra small nose for this. And then we're gonna bring it across here. Try to blend this part a little bit just to give it something, but nothing too crazy. And then we're gonna go to the other side. For my nose contour part though, I'm gonna go back in with that Morphe, and I'm gonna actually put it right there just to reinforce, because I want that to be like extra like defined. And I'm gonna put a little bit on the ball, try to make like a button nose type of effect, because I don't want it to look like a whole bunch of bronzer and no concealer. So yeah, like that. And we're gonna go in with a brighter concealer, y'all. I know. I love me a good bright concealer though. So we're gonna be using the Hourglass. This is their Airbrush Concealer, I think that's what it's called. This is in the shade Flax. Now this is broke. Yeah, this is broke. And I have, see, look, it already did it again. I have not made up my mind to go get another one because of how easily this one broke. But I love the formula. I love the consistency. So we're gonna take it and I'm gonna put right there, like right there, y'all. Oh, dang, I gotta fix that. So we're gonna let that sit, but we're gonna go in and just tap with that bronzer. No extraness, just a little bit, and go over the areas where we did the concealer, because we're bringing up the bronzer a little bit more than normal because there's no blush. So we gotta do what we gotta do. But so far, we actually look good. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at it at all. But I do kind of feel like I look naked. After letting it sit a little bit, I'm just not gonna blend it out. I'm just gonna tap. I'm trying to keep it center in a sense, just like right here. I don't want to bring it out too much, but I am, because that's just how I end up doing things. So like tap it out, but I'm not trying to drag it out, but I want to still make sure that I get that highlighted look and effect, like right there. Y'all see how this blends out though? I love this concealer. Now I did kind of go a little bit bright, but I feel like I fell in love with it when I went brighter with this concealer. So I might go a shade down, I might go to like 9 or 10, because right now this is an 8, but I love the way this looks on the skin. It looks a little crazy. I know it does, y'all, but you gotta trust me. We gotta trust the process, because if we don't trust the process, that's when things start looking a little crazy, even though it's already looking crazy. We're gonna go back in with that bronzer and clean it up. Clean it up. Any line of demarcations need to be gone. Any extra product that went too far down, gone. I'm gonna actually bring some of that down here because I feel weird that it's not connecting here. So before we go in and powder anything down, y'all, we're gonna be using a setting spray. We're gonna be taking the Charlotte Tilbury. This is their Airbrush setting spray. Now this I've heard was amazing, y'all. I've used it a couple times, well, more than a couple. As y'all can see, I use it a good little minute, but I really don't know like fully how I feel about it. So I think what I'm gonna do is like just use it when I'm like going out and about with makeup, and like actually use it for how people say to use it, and just see how it is. But I'm gonna be using it just in between powders for the most part. But yeah, so it makes the skin look so dewy though. Okay, everything is about dried down as far as like setting, so we're gonna go in and use a powder, y'all. We're gonna be using the Juvia's Place. This is their setting powder. This is in the shade Vanilla Bean. It is like a little brighter shade, y'all, but it's a good yellow powder, which is kind of what I want for this look, considering that we're not using any color. That seems so wrong to say, y'all. I'm so sorry, but yeah, we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna take my setting brush, look up, and blend out any line of demarcations that are under here, to make sure that I do that before I set. All right, got my brush evenly coated, and I'm just gonna tap. Okay, I might have brought that setting. Oh, it's too much on there, y'all. I think it's too much on there. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. It's too late. It's already done. So I'm just gonna continue to set and bring it around here, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna bring it over here. Okay, this is what we're looking like. Scary, I know. Mind your business. Well, don't mind your business because you're watching me, but make sure we just keep going, y'all. It's gonna be perfectly fine. I'm scaring myself low-key, but it's going to be fine. So for bronzer, we're gonna go in and we're gonna use the House Lab. This is their Velvet Bronzer in the shade Kaya Spice. I love this bronzer, y'all. I love it more than Fenty Beauty. I know that's a long shot. Everybody loves Miss Fenty Beauty. I love this more. Like, look at that shade. It's a good brown chocolatey shade, and it just looks so good on the skin. So I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna tap across the forehead, and then we're gonna make our way out here, and we're gonna hug the cheeks. Now we're gonna come here. Now I'm gonna go up a little bit higher than normal, and we're gonna just do the other side. I'm gonna take the smaller brush just to tap off and nose. Just making sure I clean up here, because I accidentally put like some powder here, so we're just gonna clean up. If you think I'm gonna stop here, you're smoking something, because I'm not. Y'all think this is it? No. We gotta add a little something. We gotta add like some transition, because this is crazy. No, we're not gonna do that. So to kind of help with that, I have the NYX Buttermelt bronzers in a sense. I have Butter Than You, and then I have Butter Matcha. So as y'all can see, two different shades, two very different shades. So I can see Better Than You. Look at that color. It's like kind of purpley red, but I don't know if I'm gonna use this one because I don't want to go for like a dark color, especially because my bronzer is not even really that, well, it is that dark, but I don't think I want to go in with this one. I think I'm gonna be using, what is this one? Better match basically. And this match is a brighter color, y'all, and it is kind of orangey. As y'all can see, the color is orange in a sense, and I think there'll be a good transition color in between the bronzer and the highlighter. So I'm gonna go in with this little fluffy brush, y'all. It's probably too big, but oh, that's too much product. Oh, that's too much product. Oh, and we're just gonna tap. So yeah, now that, look at that difference. Look at that difference. Yes, this is what I wanted. This is Destinasia blush. Like, color is there, but it's not a bad line of demarcation, but it's not blush. It is a bronzer. So you still look very, very bronze, which is what I love. I was so scared at first, y'all. Oh my gosh, but we're just tapping. We're gonna see the final look because now I'm getting excited again. This I can get behind. This low-key looks good. I am so happy I picked this up because I was like, the way I do my makeup, I'm gonna need a transition shade. So I'm happy that I went with a lighter bronzer that's basically orange to pull this together, in my opinion. Now, y'all, I want to take this look kind of to the next level for when it comes to fall, and I'm going to attempt faux freckles. Now, never done this before. I've tried and I like the way it look, but I think I'm gonna try it again just for the sake of this look, just to see how it is, especially with like no blush, just give like that really fall-ish type of look, right? I'm gonna go in with the NYX eyebrow pencil. Now I went in with the eyebrow pencil, y'all. I got it in the shade brunette simply because I wanted to use a pen in a sense, and I can like make it like blendable in a sense. So this is in the shade brunette, which is a lighter brown, but I really got it because of the tip. The tip is what I need because I need something very fine to like tap. So let's see. I'm scared. This is what it's looking like. I don't know how I feel. I'm gonna just take this and I'm gonna like tap over it just to see. Okay, y'all, I think this, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think I did the freckle part too big. They're supposed to be smaller, but I think I did them too big. I don't know. I'm trying to like cover them up and like diffuse. Like, I guess this is gonna be the look though. I'm gonna go back in with some more of that bronzer shade. Like, maybe it's not bad. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's not bad. I don't know. Y'all might can't see it on camera that bad. I hope not, because it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, even though I really don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, let's go ahead. We're gonna finish off the makeup now. I'm gonna do brows. So for my brows, I'm gonna be using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is in the shade 5, and just like fill it in. Create my tail because she's non-existent like that, but I'm just gonna blend feel. I'm not trying to like fill in too much. Filling them in once again, making the tail, making everything. And then we're just gonna go in and blend out the front because I don't want any line of demarcation. I don't want to look harsh. I kind of wanted to look ombre. So I'm blending out the front to making sure I get that desired look. Now we're gonna finish off the eyes. We're gonna take that palette, that dark shade, and we're gonna just leave it on the outside. And we're just gonna try to like connect the two. And we're just gonna take that brush we used to like blend it out and just go over it. I'm actually gonna go in and do an eyeliner, y'all, on the waterline. So we're gonna be taking the Sephora. This is their just regular eyeliner pencil in the shade black. So I'm just gonna go in and like line that. I'm gonna go in with a brighter shade. Gonna go in with this one. And we're gonna be taking this Kai Lash right here, y'all, as mascara. If it focuses, it's probably too bright. This is in the shade black. So we're gonna take this, y'all. I love the way this mascara looks on the eye because it looks so good and it just shows up so well and so quick. Like, I don't know if y'all can see it already, but I can't. It's so black. It's so good. So this is top and bottom lashes, y'all. They look so good. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of falsies, put them on the outside just to see. I'm gonna use a little bit of highlighter just to add something to it, y'all. I feel like it's missing something, and maybe that is highlighter. I'm gonna be going in with the LYS. This is their highlighter in the shade Genuine. I love this stick. I love their products look like this, but this is the color. Use a little pointy part and tap, and then use my fingers to blend it out. That actually ain't blending out nothing. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna do this. Take some product. That's what we're looking like. Not too crazy, anything of that nature. Putting highlight on top of like bronzer is crazy. because it's not really moving the way I want it to, but it's there. And we're gonna put a little bit up here. I'm so happy that highlighter is also coming back out, like a good blinding highlighter. Gonna be taking my Morphe lip pencil. This is in the shade Trendsetter, y'all. This lip liner is so good, so creamy. I truly love the way it looks. So I do overline, so we're gonna overline a little bit. I'm also gonna take their lipstick, y'all. This is what it looks like. This is in the shade Teddy. It is like a nude color, which is what I wanted. And I'm actually gonna just tap just to give it the color, but not too much. And then we're gonna go back in with that lip liner and just reline areas where it needs to be. Then because it's like a little bit I would say pinky in a sense, it might be perfect, y'all. I just don't like kind of like it as much. I'm gonna go in with the Kiss. This is the Kiss lipstick in the shade Honey Glaze. This is a nude. This is like an actual nude, and I'm gonna use that in the center. And y'all, I think this is the end of the makeup look. Now y'all let me know what y'all think. I think no blush makeup, it does look good. I really do like this eyeshadow look. I really love everything about this look, y'all, except for the freckles. I need to work on like my freckle routine. Once I get freckles down, I feel like it will look so good, but it looks good now regardless. Just don't like come like too close. Like, look at that. Yeah, they don't look too good, but the rest of the face looks so good. No blush. Actually kind of ease. This is definitely giving me like vibes, fun. Like, I do like this for fall. I can tell people do it. I saw people do it for fall. It looks so good. The touch of highlight, the touch of color, like this is definitely cute to me. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I think this was very fun to do. Very not challenging in a sense, but it was fun to do something different because I see it trending on TikTok, so I decided I wanted to bring it to YouTube. So y'all let me know what you all think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to support your girl, and I will see y'all in the next video.